The Guardian Ad Litem Foundation is dedicated to helping abused, neglected, and abandoned children, and the programming and funds are used to benefit children directly in 3 ways: recruitment and training of Guardian volunteers, normalcy programming, and the Empowerment Scholarship. Every day in our community, children are placed into foster care. Removed from their homes for abuse, neglect, and abandonment. Shuffled from place to place in an uncertain and scary world. Silenced and suffering. But for decades, the Guardian Ad Litem program has served as Northeast Florida's exclusive advocate for these vulnerable children, recruiting and training qualified volunteers or guardians to work on behalf of the child, listening to their needs, gaining an understanding for their unique circumstance, and ultimately serving as a voice for the child. Their only concern is what is in the child's best interest. The Guardian Ad Litem Foundation believes that every child should have a voice. No child should be unseen or unheard. They want to make sure that every child is supported in their time of need as they navigate the dependency or foster care system. Children with a Guardian Ad Litem are half as likely to re-enter foster care, less likely to spend time in long-term foster care, more likely to be adopted by a loving family, more likely to have a plan for permanency, more likely to perform well in school.
Every day, GAL volunteers and case advocates see firsthand how difficult life is for children who have been placed in the foster and dependency system. These children are removed from their homes for abuse, neglect, abandonment, and have so much happening around them and circumstances that are out of their control. It can be so overwhelming. These children are dealing with so much, and it can be very hard for them to adjust in such an uncertain environment. We not only want to advocate for children in court, ensuring their safety, but we also want to help them assimilate and thrive in their new surroundings while in foster care or even while staying with a family member. The Normalcy program does just that. It allows these children to feel normal when they're in the dependency system, even when they're amongst their peers. Our goal with this initiative is just to give a child a reason to smile by providing the simple things that any other typical childhood affords. These requests are for daily items that may be taken for granted. Things like strollers, shoes, clothes, as the children get older, for swimming lessons, extracurricular activities in school. So your donation to Guardian Ad Litem Foundation can literally help put a smile on a child's face.
The Empowerment Scholarship is intended to empower, advance, and lift up our youth. It's for those who've been involved in the foster care system or dependency system who are seeking a post-secondary education to rise above their circumstances. The Empowerment Scholarship is to help students that have aged out of the dependency system into young adulthood, and we're there to help them every step of the way. Applicants must meet certain criteria and can apply online or by email year-round. We also assist them in the application process to help them overcome any questions, hurdles, or challenges they're facing during the application process.
Our intention is to ensure that those youth who are aging out of the system know that we are there for them and that we want to see them rise above their circumstances through higher education, and that is made possible through the Empowerment Scholarship.
You know, as a sheriff, in talking about the child welfare system, what I would say is that there are a lot of kids out there who need help. And there's so many roles that you can play in helping a child. And helping a child doesn't have to be a full-time job. It can just be a small investment of time or money. And, you know, you think about the future of our community, the future of our country, it really is the children. And that sounds a little cliche, but it's absolutely true.
The goal of the Guardian Ad Litem program is to change a child's story for the better. How will you help change a child's story?
I truly believe that with the many businesses and corporations we have here in Duval County, Nassau County, and Clay County, if these businesses would just align themselves with the foundation, we could make an enormous difference in the lives of children.